The Street Design Challenge 2023 wanted us to think about how to use tactical urbanism to reduce the effects of heat islands in cities. The city we will be working on is the city of Curitiba in Brazil. Curitiba is the capital of the state of Paraná in the south of Brazil, relatively close to the ocean, high up and surrounded by jungle in a subtropical highland climate. This means there are cold, drier winters and hot, wet summers. This city is a great example for tactical urbanism because it is known for its high civic engagement and environmental awareness, as well as state-of-the-art public transport system and a vibrant downtown geared towards walkability and pedestrians. The street we've been assigned is the Senador Alencar Guimarães Street. It connects Rui Barbosa Square, Curitiba's biggest bus terminal, with Osório Square, the heart of downtown. Over 30,000 people pass through this transit street on a daily basis. Wind flow mainly originates from the east. It gets a lot of sun during the hottest part of the day. The southern part is mainly paved and traps the heat of the buses, in contrast to the northern part, which has a lot of vegetation and water elements. Cities are significantly warmer than surrounding rural areas. This is what's known as the urban heat island effect. Typically, this is an issue with the use of heat storing materials like concrete and asphalt. Curitiba in particular has the issue of humidity, which functions as a greenhouse gas, further trapping the heat in the city, which makes Curitiba's heat islands more noticeable at night. Our solution will therefore try to incorporate a shading and even reflective aspect. Cooling the air directly is hard, especially using plants, because the air is already saturated with water. Therefore, we would like to let the air lose moisture by letting it condense against cool metals. Existing winds in the area aren't usually very strong, so we should try to use them as effectively as possible. This is our proposed solution. It acts as a natural cooling system and provides shade. It incorporates street furniture, green spaces, and other amenities. We were inspired by the pine. We called it Sprout because it ended up looking like a little new developing plant. The relatively small parts to build it can be sourced locally out of scrap materials. The main structure is made of wood with a metal core for stability and heat conduction. Air is guided along the cool metal surface, which draws the moisture out of the air by condensation. The metal is kept cool with a metal pin, like a root, connecting it to a small body of water, increasing its overall heat capacity. The wooden structure protects this from heating up by providing shade and itself does not conduct heat. Our grid is slightly tilted. This place is intended for customizable modules. These open source modules fit inside the grid and can add relevant functions to the Sprout. It leaves room for local initiatives to adapt the street to their needs, present and future. We designed a few modules as examples: a birdhouse, a little table for coffee shops, and some planters for urban green space. Sprout is a modular structure that tackles heat islands by providing a primitive cooling system throughout the street and enhances a buzzing street life.